What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. Today I'm going to start my first full playthrough of a game, which is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Randomizer. So if you want to see more content like this, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please remember to hit that like button because it's really important for the algorithm. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell to be notified of all uploads and live streams, and don't forget to join me on my Twitch links and my Discord. Those links are in the description below. Let's get into the video. Alright, so Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Randomizer is relatively new, and because of that, there may be some instances where we may suffer crashing and soft locks. So, obviously I'll edit those bits out, but the game might not be 100% completable in the sense of I might not be able to play through every world, all of them. So, let's jump in. We'll play on Standard because this is only my second rando of this. I did one recently on Twitch. And I'm really hyped to do another one because I actually really enjoy KH Rando. It's super fun. One of my favorite rando styles to do. But hopefully in the future, I'll be bringing a series of Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer as well because I love KH2. And eventually KH1 as well, but I tried that recently. It was very buggy. I ended up like crashing a lot, so it was a bit questionable. Alright, so for the first story we'll play through is Terra. Now, I already have completed files, but this shouldn't affect the randomizer. Again, this is from my recent playthrough on Twitch. So, this shouldn't affect the randomizer in any way since we have a new seed. Yeah, this is definitely different. This was not like this last time, so... But we're against some of the weird guard things from Maleficent's castle. I have no idea what they're called, actually. Now, I did set my commands to randomize, but apparently they didn't, which is just weird, but at least the enemy rando is working. So I'm assuming that the item rando is going to be working as well. Now, there's not really any point to use any of my commands right now, because we don't have any command styles. They are, of course, things like with Terra, the one you start with is Critical Impact. But hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll be doing my first critical mode randomizer on this on Twitch. So, again, join me on there to see that in all of its glory. That should be pretty interesting. Hopefully by then I'll have the whole series complete, but we shall see. Because it could be very questionable. Now, I will say this much as well. One consistent soft lock that I did find on my Twitch playthrough was at Olympus Coliseum, going through the actual Coliseum itself. I couldn't beat the Coliseum with both Aqua and Terra because it kept crashing, so... Alright, as Terra, we start in Enchanted Dominion, so we'll go through the standard order for now. But later in the series, I probably will be hopping between worlds looking for checks, because it would be nice to have a good Keyblade out the gate. And we start against these things. Fun. These things aren't very fun. These can be really annoying, actually. So hopefully I can get... There we go. Critical Impact. Critical Impact is definitely going to help with getting rid of these things a lot quicker. Okay, nice. Now, I know a lot of people that have played Birth by Sleep don't like Terra's character. I quite like Terra. I think he's a cool character. A lot of people don't seem to like him, to be fair. I don't think there are many main protagonist characters that are bad in Kingdom Hearts at all. Like, most protagonist characters are actually really cool. I mean, my personal favorite being Riku. I absolutely adore Riku. He is my favorite game character. He's awesome. Like, I love Riku's just whole arc throughout the series. It's so dope. Of course, without giving spoilers if some people haven't played through all the games. Okay, one of these things. That's not too bad. What else we got? Okay, some fire things and flying things. That's okay. But this should definitely be interesting. Now, just because I'm playing on standard mode does not mean that this is going to be easy. In fact, in some instances, this is probably going to be incredibly difficult. Now, if at some point you guys would like a tutorial on how to do this once the series is ended, let me know in the comments below, and I will see if I can do a tutorial for you. It's really not that difficult, actually. All you need to own is the Epic Games version of the game, because it's not on Steam, so... I hate it when this happens. There we go. Come on, come here. See, this is why I don't like these flying enemies. They just sort of, fly around everywhere and just annoy you. Ooh, very nice. Cool. Okay, we got through the first fight. On my initial rando of this part sucked because there was so many late game enemies, I couldn't get rid of them all. I actually had to come back here later. I couldn't immediately do this world. Okay, I mean, we already have jump, but I guess it could be useful for command melding later. I will also say this as well, between episodes, there might be some grinding I need to do. Reason for that is obviously because, well, I don't think you guys would want to see a 20-minute episode of this, of just me grinding on enemies. That doesn't make for a very exciting episode of anything. So we're not actually finding much out the gate, which is a little bit annoying, but it's okay, I guess. I can use this bridge for a bit of grinding as well. Ouch. Now, we shouldn't have too many game issues, because I recently got, as in 2 days ago, got a new GPU. So before, I was using the AMD RX 580, which isn't a bad graphics card for gaming, but my god, for recording and for streaming, the graphics card was abysmal. Not because the graphics card itself was bad, but because the AMD encoder sucks so bad. Like, if you want to be a streamer or a YouTuber, you have to use NVIDIA. It's just the way to go. I'm not kidding. Like, I did a video tutorial on how to get the best potential settings for AMD encoder, and even with those settings, the quality is so questionable. Like, it's honestly terrible just how bad the AMD encoder is. And that's down to AMD themselves. AMD, shame on you, because I wanted to love that GPU. It was such a good card for gaming. Like, honestly, I could play stuff like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff on, like, max settings, no issue. Yet, I couldn't, like, stream with it. Which in of itself is just weird, but the worst part is as well, like, I have an AMD CPU as well. Like, I have a Ryzen 7 2700X, which is a really good processor. I love it. The processor itself is absolutely fantastic. Like, especially for rendering video. Ooh, such a good processor for rendering video, but it's just not great when it comes to, like, GPU-wise AMD. The AMD encoder is just, honestly, it's the biggest pile of garbage you'll ever see. It's terrible. But I upgraded my graphics card to a RTX 2060. So, don't get me wrong, not the best GPU on the market, but I got a really good deal with it on eBay. So, like, with graphics cards coming down in price because mining has gone the way of the dodo at this point, I was able to pick mine up pre-owned for £200, which is an insanely good deal. Technically, it was $195, but I had to pay £5 for postage, so like, I'm one of those people. I do look on eBay at, like, auctions and see what's ending soonest, just so I can try and throw a cheeky last-second bid in. Especially if it's a great deal, it's so good. It's not the most moral thing to do, but I don't really care. Like, at a time, like, the world at the minute, money is tight for everyone. Even, like, you know, everyone has money issues at some point right now. So, like, it's nice to know I can save some money. I also apologize for the off-topic conversation. I'm literally doing it because I'm quickly grinding some XP. Just so when I get to the next boss fight, I'm not severely underleveled, although there's every chance that the first boss could be something stupid, so. Now, super bosses should not be added to the pool, however, certain bosses apparently don't count as super bosses when they should, including Vanitas Remnant. Vanitas Remnant, for whatever reason, doesn't always count as a super boss, and because of that, I did see it last time on standard mode, which is harsh and pretty disgusting, because I couldn't beat him. He was ridiculous. With one more level up, I should be okay. Although I might grind a couple of levels before the next episode, just to make sure I'm still in tip-top form when it comes to my leveling. But like, level 6 is a pretty good level for the first world anyway. I'm just hoping the first boss isn't something ridiculous. Like, one boss I kept seeing on my last rando, which was on Twitch, I kept seeing the, what's it called, the Iron Imprisoner, I think? And oh my god, the guy kept popping up over and over and over again, and it was just like, dude, don't get me wrong, like, in the late game, he's not so difficult to deal with, but in the earlier game, he kept fudging my shiz up. Like, every 2 seconds he would appear. There is also an option in this rando to allow weak bosses as normal enemies. I tried that, and it broke the game. Like, I couldn't do anything. Every time I transitioned into a new area, it would crash. Because it was trying to render in, like, a stupidly weak boss that's, like, ridiculously big for the area. And because of it, it couldn't render it incorrectly. So, we ended up just having it where it just freeze over and over and over again, and it just made for a very frustrating experience. It was not a fun experience at all. Also, this music, though, this music is fantastic. Like, if people love Kingdom Hearts for anything, I need to get out of here. Dark Balls are not good. Oh my god. Ow, yeah, that's exactly why I need to run. Run! Dark Balls, oh. That's my, dude. My phone alarm. It's indicating I need to take medication. That's fine, I can do it once the episode ends, not a problem. Yay, map. Maps are also randomly added into the pool as well, which is kind of annoying because I don't need them, but... Bounding Crystal. Attack Recipe. Dude, we're getting nothing. Alright, see what is in the Moogle shop. These should be rounded. Poison, Ether. Ethers actually aren't bad to find, because they're really good for recovering a Focus Gorge, so that's pretty cool. Sleep, Stun Edge. Not really much of anything. Like, literally nothing. But that's okay, we can see what is the first boss, at least. Hopefully we'll be able to take it out immediately, but at this point, who bloody knows? Because, again, it could rando into something incredibly dumb, in which case... Oh my god. These things are horrible. One thing I do like with this rando is, though, it does scale enemies down, which is nice. Because these things, you see them ridiculously late game, and they can mess you up something chronic in the late game. Early game, even. Even in the late game, they can screw you over if you aren't careful. You have to be very careful with those things. Right, one more level. Beautiful. I'll take a defense level. Defense levels are cool. Alright, what is the first boss? What is it? What are we doing? I can't tell who that is. Oh, hello, Maleficent. How are you doing? This should be interesting. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Ow. Ow. Man, this fight's gonna be annoying because we're in a pretty big room. Nice, critical impact. Doink. Terra, beat the crap out of Maleficent. Do it. That's what the thing in the top left should say. Beat the crap out of Maleficent. Damn it. I know what you're supposed to do there. It's just, it's not really worth. Ouch. Can you please stop warping everywhere? There you are. I also think it's quite funny too, because normally in Terra's story you don't fight Maleficent. Oh, that's bullcrap. That's total bullcrap. Ouch. Okay, one more combo should do it. Ah! Wait, what? What was the point of that? Ouch. Boom! There we go. Maleficent taken down. GG, Maleficent. Alright, that's Maleficent dealt with. We've got the Geiger attack recipe, which is kind of pointless, but okay. We get the Fairy Stars Keyblade. The end level Keyblades don't rando, which is weird. But you can get Keyblades in the pool. So, again, it's a very new rando, so it's kind of weird. Like, the rando works, don't get me wrong, but there is a lot of quirks that definitely need fixing. But it's still fun to play. Like, I would still highly recommend playing in the rando. I ain't dealing with those things. I'm gonna come in this way because there's a chest. Come on. Give me the chest. Fleeting Crystal. Crystals aren't bad to find, especially if I need to meld commands later, which I probably will need to at some point. Just to get a few new attacks, but again, it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, I would say I think we're good here. So we've done this world. So first episode, first world complete, which I'm okay with. That's a really good start to the series, actually. So it's definitely going to be a lot harder when we play as Aqua. I can guarantee you that much. But if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button because it's really important for the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be notified of all uploads and live streams. And don't forget to join me on my Twitch links and my Discord. Those 3 links are in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time.